Om Shanti, and very, very warm and loving greetings from the Brahma Kumaris Canada, and welcome to Diamond India 75. As you know, throughout the whole year in 2022, we've been highlighting different qualities associated with the spirit of freedom to commemorate the 75th anniversary of India's independence. Well, in this final offering for this series, we're going to be sharing two wonderful qualities, surrender and success. But that's not the end of it. Starting next month, there will be a new series, Vision of Golden Bharat. And it's like moving from inner freedom to a stage where we can really absorb beautiful spiritual qualities, virtues, so that we can really bring into the world that golden aspect of the self, this vision of a golden world. So stay with us, and for now, let's enjoy this beautiful song and meditation and those qualities, surrender and success. Loving greetings again to all. Om Shanti.
As you begin your spiritual journey, the surrender begins with understanding gradually. So internally, when I decided this is what I have to do, that's where really surrender began. So it's like you're offering yourself gradually, your mind, because your time, your intellect, and then whatever is your qualities, your expertise, or your skill. So serving in different way. So really that's where the surrender, spirit of service. But in Hindi, it's called samarpan. And samarpan is like offering, right? So in English, we say, I surrender. But actually, I am offering whatever I have. When we are offering, then from that offering, what comes back, when you offer something in a temple, after offering, it becomes a prasad. What we do, our time, our resources, our skills, personal, or wherever we could connect with, belongs to God, belongs for His service to humanity.
But how do we address sometimes the feeling that we are, I said earlier, we may be scared, but maybe we're just attached, or it's our own ego, our own ideas. How do you overcome the pull of your own ideas to believe that surrendering or offering or serving is better than holding on to my own ideas?
God wants to give us more wealth, but there is a karma philosophy that unless you sow the seed, or somewhere you have to offer something and then you get the reward. When we are offering something, even little bit, what we are going to get reward of that. So God doesn't want anything from anyone. Rather, He wants to give you, multiply and give you. If we understand that, everyone would do it, right? One is you have to be obedient. Say yes. One is that. And second, I find to be a trustee. We have to know that there is this higher power knows much more what is good for you. And that's being offered to you. So obedience is not subservient. obedience is my respect towards God, that, okay, I trust you. It protects you from any situations. It protects you from settling of many accounts, plus all the powers which are required by you. You also receive that. So have trust, have faith, be obedient and be trusting.
Long before I, the soul, begin to think, success is embedded in me. It's a birthright. And so it means then that if success is my birthright, success is something innate as a spiritual birthright, just like how freedom is a right of the human being. No one gives me my freedom. Freedom is from, for instance, fear. If I am free from fear, then that's a freedom. But it's the same thing. Success is a spiritual birthright. No one actually gives it to me. It's intrinsic within me. So the trajectory, the spiritual trajectory, the spiritual movement would be awareness, attitude, vision, and action. So that will be the wave or the movement of moving a birthright into an expression. So the faith I would have before I actually do the action, or before I even have an awareness of the quality of action I would want, is to have faith in what is intrinsic within me, which is my spiritual birthright of success. And I'm saying luck is different to success. Luck is dependent on external factors. Success is intrinsic. By the nature of the soul, the intrinsic nature of the soul, the intrinsic way that the soul is constituted is to bring success. And this is why the practice of the Brahma Kumaris is one that we have to master, and that is to being soul conscious. The moment I'm soul conscious, I activate that spiritual birthright of success. So I think the first thing in success is to align your life to follow an inner path that would be consistent with what it is you want to do, the service you want to do in the world, the actions you want to do to accomplish your goals. Finally, a successful person learns through practice. And for practice, for me, it's bringing this principle that success is my birthright into living it out in the world through its expression. And practice is that curve in between that would include awareness, attitude, vision, and action.
One of the best gifts I can give to myself is the gift of silence. Such a beautiful moment when I can open the doors of my mind and the doors of my heart and allow the silence to come in, just like the breeze, the wind, the air entering the space and filling it with light. And as my mind becomes silent, as my heart becomes silent, they are filled with light. It's such a beautiful and pure light. Just imagine the doors opening, the light, the breeze, the air, as if I'm being completely transformed just in a few seconds, with light, with silence. And when I receive this gift of silence, I can see myself in a totally new way. to open my eyes, I can see that everything that has been a burden, a pain, an obstacle is actually just an illusion. I don't need to keep it in my heart. I don't need to keep it in my mind. I just let this light, this silence, to invade my mind and my heart completely. I want to be free. I want to free myself from everything that creates a bondage or jail for myself. I even want to be free from myself, my old self. This is where I feel as if I'm finally surrendering, not fighting anymore, offering myself to be who I really am, to stop fighting the illusion, to stop fighting the unreal, and to say to life, take me, use me, allow me to be the most beautiful being that I can be. Allow me to share that light, that silence. I am free. I don't feel the weight or the burden of the past, or even of my own personality. I really go beyond. I see myself as a being of light, a soul, a beautiful, beautiful being of light, pure, eternal. Yeah, I'm just passing through. This is life. Today is one scene, tomorrow will be another scene. I surrender to life. I surrender to myself. Just being free. Nothing is important. Just being in silence, in the light, and just feeling the power of freedom. Freedom gives me strength. Imagine the bird in the cage. Can't fly, can't go anywhere. It's stuck. Just imagine opening the door. The exact same doors that will bring light, air, silence. The bird goes through the door and flies. Imagine the space, the power of the wings. The bird can fly as high as he wants. No barriers, no boundaries, no borders, no limitations. This is really who I am as a soul. A being of light, a pure energy, the energy of life itself. And I'm free when I surrender to my old self, the illusion, the role. And that freedom, the power that the freedom gives me, makes me feel that the impossible is possible. Anything I want, I can do it. My capacities are increasing. My strength is increasing. So the fruit of everything I do will be success. Not a success compared to others or failure, but the success of knowing that everything I did was from a pure heart, a pure mind, that silence and light were speaking through me. They were making me do acts of light, the power of silence. So I allow myself to be filled with that light and that silence, and I see these beautiful doors. They will always be open, and I will always be able to fly. Shanti.